Welcome to WOW Women of Wrestling. David McLean and Nigel Zane are here. What an opening and recap of last week's episode of WOW. And here comes IQ Superior Samantha Smart.
Of course, well, now we see Samantha Smart with those individuals that we saw in that really creepy video. And one of them looks familiar outside of the Classmaster, but
we're gonna get a little introduction to Samantha Smart and the new WOW superheroes that are joining her at ringside here in Las Vegas, Nevada. The fans don't know who's coming down this ramp with Smart tonight. And there's the Classmaster with that famous book of hers.
Right now, though, this is well, David, this is a little odd. Samantha Smart didn't seem exactly, well, 100% with it the last time we saw her either.
There she is, IQ Superior with her white book. Well, everyone here is almost in dead silence.
I've seen a lot of weird things on the Vegas Strip, but this is certainly putting that to a contest. There's a one of them says pandemonium on the what?
Everyone putting up the hand and that red object.
I'm not sure what to say here. We had a matchup ready to go, but
To IQ Superior, everyone here is a bit silent. Let's hear what we're gonna, here we go. Samantha Smart.
Listen to me! I am your IQ savior. I am the only mind capable of salvaging this Earth's intelligence. The theft of our title, the multiple attacks by the barbaric Santana Garrett, and the failures of this commission. They have all revealed one truth. Stupidity is a global crisis, and WOW is broken!
Wow, she's calling out everybody's mental
But
state.
fear not, for I have the solution. I have worked tirelessly to put together the greatest group this world has ever seen.
that's some strong words from
This
Samantha
is
Smart.
not a faction. This is an invention, an innovation on the level of electricity and internet. I present to you the Enlightened.
The Enlightened.
I guess now we know who they are.
Now shut up so I can introduce greatness! Meet the Classmaster, the greatest champion of all time, with more degrees than you can count. When she teaches, the lesson is pain. Shut up! Meet Miranda, the mindful. Nothing gets past her awareness. Every move, every blink, every fear, she perceives it and she weaponizes it. Shut up! Meet Dr. Pandemonium. She knows innovation was never meant to be safe. And under my guidance, she will re-engineer the future of WOW.
She gives me the creeps, David.
And Nova Sky. In her neural network, there are infinite simulations before that bell even rings. And in every single one, the calculation is the same. The Enlightened ascend. So bow down! Bow down to the Enlightened! Because you are stupid and we are the cure!
Samantha Smart comparing the Enlightened to the importance of electricity of the internet. These mysterious folks with her. She mentioned the names Miranda the Mindful, Dr. Pandemonium, and I believe Nova?
Nova Sky, the one in the blue with those wild glasses.
Interesting developments here from Samantha Smart. David, I guess we're starting out with ring action, the debut of these new superheroes in WoW. Representatives of Samantha Smart's Enlightened.
I have been enlightened!
The Classmaster, is it Pam Demonium? Miranda the Mindful and Nova Sky set for in-ring competition. I'm not really sure to think about all of this. This new team can be a huge change for the WoW roster.
We're gonna find out in moments when they're in action. Stay tuned for more of WoW.
David, Nigel, it looks like the fans doesn't really like the Enlightened, right?
They call me stupid, they call me mean. I don't know. I don't feel very enlightened when I'm listening to them.
That's what our fans think. Let's see what they do in the ring.
Hi, we are the Mighty Might and Keta Rush. And you hold it right there, because you won't believe what happens next.
Already in the ring, from the collective unconscious, Miranda, the Mindful, Nova Sky, and Dr. Pandemonium. They are the Enlightened.
There's the official introduction of Samantha Smart's new team as Classmaster's there with her hand up. There's the Classmaster with her hand up. What that symbolizes, I don't know. We'll find out, I'm sure. She'll be on the outside with Samantha Smart. And here come the opponents of Nova Sky, Dr. Pandemonium and Miranda Mirage. They're WoW's official superheroes.
And their opponents from San Bernardino and Los Angeles, California, respectively, Sugar and Spice, the Mighty Mice, and their partner, the Bully Buster, Keta Rush.
As the team of the Mighty Mites and Keta Rush make their way to the ring, big surprise here to kick things off, of course, on this broadcast of WoW and in our main event. The WoW World Championship title is on the line as Tormenta defends against Penelope Pink. That and more on today's broadcast, David, but I am very interested to see how this new team, nobody has seen them, nobody knows what they're capable of, but they're certainly in the ring with a very capable trios team.
Well, Pandemonium, Dr. Pandemonium, I might add, is in the ring locking up with Sugar. Sugar rolling through. Dr. Pandemonium now taken over by Sugar.
Trying to go for a little bit of a lucha roll now, hooking the legs of Dr. Pandemonium. Of course, Sugar's trained with Jesse Hernandez, but also learned the American style from Brian Kendrick. And I'm not sure exactly what kind of training this Dr. Pam has. And I don't think that's an apple that Miranda had in her hand. I'm just judging.
I don't know what that red thing was, Nigel.
I'm just taking a look. Take a look at that head scissors. Speaking of athleticism.
Here comes Sugar and Spice, both in there, taking over Miranda.
My goodness, what a double team move by Sugar and Spice. Spice now off the ropes, assisted senton by Sugar. Spice now hooking the leg, gets a 1 count. And it looks very, very similar to Miranda Mirage, who was a former magician's assistant looking to be in the spotlight, but sounds like Samantha Smart might have brainwashed her into something else.
Maybe the ball was a
leg sweep
some
there.
Some type of a symbol for Spice.
By Miranda the Mindful.
Since she's in red, I don't know.
Miranda the Mindful using the long legs to kick Spice right underneath the jaw. Another kick to the back. They keep pointing to their to the palm of the hand, David.
Nova Sky holding up that hand again. What is the hand?
I don't know. Geez, I don't know what it means. Now tagging in is Nova Sky, who had some sort, I couldn't tell if they were sunglasses or some sort of screen.
We've got to get, oh, I know what that meant, baby. That meant a little pain, a chop across the chest of Spice.
That wasn't virtual reality. That was 100% real now as Nova Sky hooking up Spice. I don't know what she just said, but an inverted DDT of sorts. Now hooking the leg of little Spice, who kicks out. Spice has got a lot of tenacity in her, and it takes a lot of bravery to go up against a team you really don't know anything about, especially after what Samantha Smart said. I mean, to put this team and the importance of it up there with the internet and electricity, she's got to know something that we don't. I'll tell you that right now. Spice being sent for a ride. Snap suplex by referee Pandemonium, or rather by a wrestler Pandemonium. Referee Julio Rodriguez making the count. Sorry, I'm just a little taken back by all of this. Wasn't expecting this to kick things off.
Pandemonium going over right into the wrong corner, but keeping control of the match, and now driving Spice into the corner in a fast tag.
Dr. Pandemonium saying, you're gonna need a painkiller to Spice. The head of Spice just crashing right on that purple canvas. Spice somehow able to get back up, but you can tell her balance is taken off a little bit. Maybe going for a press there, but the doctor able to catch Spice and send her into the corner of the Enlightened. And not only do you have Samantha Smart out there,
Miranda's got those long legs.
what a kick. Almost a decapitating kick as Sugar in to break up the count, saving this matchup for her team. But Miranda the Mindful shoving Sugar right into Keta, knocking Keta Rush off the apron, and Miranda now has little Spice. Spice able to find a way out, sends Miranda the Mindful to her corner, tries to tag in.
Nova Sky is in.
But Nova Sky has the leg of Spice. Spice, though, living up to her name, lighting up that chest.
Now here comes the original bully buster, Keta Rush, with a drop kick that almost takes the head of Nova Sky off in a second one. Beautifully executed by Keta Rush, the bully buster.
It's off the ropes just as fast as can be.
Keta Rush.
Little sling blade action. Keta Rush going all the way up top. The colors of her outfit mixing with the Four Queens logo. What a hell of a splash. And Dr. Pandemonium in to break up the count. No doubt about it, that was the end of the match. Stolen by the Enlightened.
Dr. Pandemonium tossed Keta out, but not all the way because she just leaped right back in off that third rope. Keta Rush.
Sending Dr. Pam down, but the tag made.
Here comes Sugar.
Miranda the Mindful has Sugar up in the fireman's carry. What's she gonna do here? Crucifix pin! Crucifix pin by Sugar. Excellent counter, followed up by an enziguri. And now Spice in with the press. Raining left and rights down on the skull of Dr. Pandemonium, who, though, I gotta give her credit, fighting back. Sugar in the ring, looking like she's going for the monkey flip, but Miranda the Mindful has her legs up on the rope, trying to use the ropes for leverage. Sugar has Miranda.
Well, Miranda was smart in the fact she tried to put those legs and clamp them to the ropes, not being taken over so easily.
And Miranda has Sugar once again up in the fireman's carry. Oh! GTS, the jaw right underneath.
Your winners, Miranda the Mindful, Nova Sky, and Dr. Pandemonium. They are the Enlightened.
While we're getting everything settled here, let's see if we can take a look at you. You can see the Classmaster just pulling on the leg of Keta Rush. She could not come in and help her partners in this matchup. But what a dominant showing by this new group, the Enlightened.
Greatness has arrived. Santana Garrett, the Barbarian. You struck me with a book and you thought you hurt me, but actually you inspired me. You enlightened me. So tonight I would like to thank you because for once in your life, you are adding value to this world. So you know what? I honestly wish you good luck tonight, Santana. Truly. Because no matter the outcome of your match, you will always have the honor of being the accidental catalyst of the Enlightened.
Strong words
The accidental catalyst.
directed at Santana Garrett by Samantha Smart as the hands go
Show
up.
some respect when greatness is in your presence.
They say talk is cheap, but the Enlightened backing it up tonight in the debut of this new power group here in WoW.
Welcome back to WoW, fans, and we're ready for the second matchup today.
The following match is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, accompanied to ringside by vicious Veronica VaRoom. From Havana, Cuba, Catalina Speed.
Catalina Speed is accompanied by Veronica VaRoom, and of course this came together at the suggestion of VaRoom. When you saw her backstage a few weeks ago talking to VaRoom, saying, let's get together.
A new duo here in WoW, vicious Veronica VaRoom and Catalina Speed. Veronica VaRoom joining Speed as a manager, at least for now of sorts, although I'm not sure what the plan is with these two superheroes. She is out here to second Catalina Speed in this matchup with Santana Garrett.
And her opponent from Ocala, Florida, former WoW World Champion, Santana Garrett.
The fans love Santana Garrett, a true veteran of WoW Women of Wrestling. A champion through and through, with or without a title. But speaking of that, we heard the haunting and chilling words from Samantha Smart. We've seen the new group, the Enlightened, and Samantha Smart even said to Santana Garrett, good luck, good luck. But yet she blames Santana Garrett for being the catalyst, is what she said to this new supergroup. This all seems to go back to when Garrett had a matchup with the Classmaster not too long ago. Of course, it was Samantha Smart in the tug of war with Santana Garrett. The Classmaster inadvertently knocking Garrett into Smart laying her out. And now we have this, but certainly wasn't Santana Garrett's fault, per my estimation. Snapmare takeover to Santana Garrett. Mocking her a little bit, and there you see the driving motion.
And these two Floridians are hooking up. Look how smart Speed is as Santana goes in to grab her. Catalina Speed moves back and puts herself between the two ropes in a safe space.
We know Catalina Speed likes that drifting. Not NASCAR, David. She wanted to differentiate that with me. She's not watching NASCAR. She's not going to Bristol by any stretch of the imagination. But she certainly enjoys the adrenaline. A former rugby player and college amateur wrestler, Catalina Speed, certainly a test for a champion like Santana Garrett. Little eat defeat there by Catalina Speed. Santana Garrett hooks the leg, and the referee Mike Romo says that's good enough for a 2 count. Vicious Veronica VaRoom, though, giving Catalina Speed some ideas.
And Speed grabbed Santana by the tights and jammed her right into the buckles, and now Speed showing us what she's made of. Maybe this is why Veronica VaRoom thought they'd be a good team to work together, because Speed is aggressive.
You talk about adrenaline, you know that the heart of Santana Garrett has to be pumping now as she's thinking about another person on the outside of the ring, vicious Veronica VaRoom. And VaRoom now posing as Catalina Speed just choking out Santana Garrett on that middle rope. Veronica VaRoom's big pitch now as Speed goes for the cover. Santana kicks out at one, was to put gold around the waist of Catalina Speed. If you remember that, she was trying to promise some championship opportunities.
You're right, Nigel. I forgot the exact course of conversation, but that was it.
Speed now once again going for the cover. Frequent covers, a sign of an experienced wrestler. Trying to weaken down the veteran, Santana Garrett. 2 elbows right into the sternum, kicks out. Santana Garrett has been to the top of the mountain. Not only is the WOW World's Champion, but also a former WOW World Tag Team Champion as well.
Santana's been the top everywhere she's gone, Nigel.
Garrett's big goal, as you have mentioned, David, many times over, is to win the big one at least one more time for her dad, Kenny G.
That's what Santana wants, that title one more time around her waist.
Vicious Veronica VaRoom cheering on the outside for her charge, Catalina Speed.
And Santana's got her eye on that championship every time she steps into the ring. Right now, Speed is in control.
Catalina Speed just wrenching in.
She's got the fans in a frenzy, VaRoom. They don't like her. They don't like Samantha Smart. They don't like a lot of people.
Speed wants to not only get Santana to submit, but potentially do some damage here. Veronica VaRoom causing a big scene on the outside of the ring. Do you think she can make it here?
I don't know. Time will tell.
Garrett powers out. So close. Oh, double boot. Both superheroes thinking the same thing.
And now they're both down on the mat.
And speaking of Santana being a former champion, David, again, the WOW World title on the line next here, as Tormenta defends against Penelope Pink, who won that right.
And Pink wants that championship title around her waist.
Catalina charges.
Speed moved a little too fast into that corner, and she's paying the price.
Garrett moves out of the way, blocks the punch attempt, and has a forearm shot of her own. Catalina Speed going for that shoulder tackle to the midsection of Garrett, but Garrett smartly moves out of the way, has a kick, and now going for the O'Connor roll. Garrett hangs on. It's the rising shine.
Santana Garrett does it.
Garrett now looking for that back handspring elbow, connects with Catalina Speed.
Speed tossed over.
Going for the cover here. Taking advantage of that opportunity, but Speed having the wherewithal to kick out. Santana Garrett, one of the most respected and revered wrestlers here on the roster. So without a doubt, you can see a side of Catalina Speed we've not yet seen, really, David. What a highly competitive matchup between these two superheroes.
They're both trading blows back and forth as Speed goes down low and takes down Santana.
Catalina, she's going for that muffler submission.
Bending that leg.
Let's see if she can get Santana Garrett to tap out, although that's a tall order, David.
Santana's inching her way toward the rope, but there's VaRoom on the outside waiting for her. She's stuck in between the two superheroes.
Garrett slaps vicious Veronica VaRoom right in the face, gets a hold of the ropes. Now, the hold has to be broken. And Santana Garrett not gonna wait for Speed, using the head scissors. Super kick, Santana Garrett, could this be it? It connects, our referee says yes! A 3-count and a victory for Santana Garrett.
Your winner, Santana Garrett!
Santana Garrett with a major victory over Catalina Speed, a hard-fought victory for the former WOW World Champion, who no doubt will be watching tonight's main event.
Like, stop making this about you.
It's
It's about us.
me. I'm not making
Who's
it
gonna
about
make,
me.
Who's
So
gonna
what
make
are
the
you
best
talking
for
about?
our team?
I know who's best for our team
Like,
too. So
I
how
feel
do you
like
know
you're
I
putting
don't
all this animosity
No,
onto me right
I'm
now.
not.
Are you good?
Yeah, we're fine.
I have an idea that might fix this little problem you guys have. Why don't you both pick a partner and we can all wrestle together with, you can face off with the Alliance. We're good with that. You can bring all of your friends.
As much as I hate to admit it, that actually might solve this.
I guess.
All right. Good deal?
Yeah.
Deal.
Yeah.
One of WoW's most endearing superheroes has been having one heck of a year. Oh! The Muscle Buster!
Tormenta's giving it her all.
Tormenta sends the challenger down with a thud to the canvas.
She's showing why she's a champion, Nigel.
The WoW World Champion remains Tormenta.
Penelope Pink, siempre te crees lo mejor que hay en WoW. Lana y su equipo siempre buscan maneras de ganar, porque hacen trampa.
Lana with the gown. Oh, wait a second.
She just hit Santana in the head with the mirror.
Penelope, te voy a acabar esta noche, porque voy a seguir siendo la campeona mundial de WoW.
The main event is coming, and as we can see with Lana Star, she'll do anything to win. Can Penelope Pink pull it off tonight against Tormenta, the champion of WoW, the Mexican superstar that's got this crowd in Las Vegas fired up? I'll tell you, it's all coming up next on WoW Women of Wrestling. Stay tuned. The championship match is next.
It's Pink.
The following match is for the WoW World Championship, scheduled for one fall.
It is main event WoW World Championship title time, and weeks ago, Penelope Pink was able to secure a shot at Tormenta's WoW World Championship. The matchup delivered and wasn't without controversy. Santana Garrett stopped Lana from using the mirror on Tormenta, the same mirror that knocked Santana Garrett out of that contention. And Lana's now gotten this rematch for Penelope Pink in an attempt to have the WoW World Championship back in the Fab Four. But one has to wonder, if Penelope Pink can't pull off the victory tonight, is this her last opportunity? The challenger, along with her manager, Lana Star, await the champion, Tormenta.
Tormenta, having made her way down the elevator of the Four Queens Hotel from her dressing room area, being escorted backstage, and she's momentarily going to appear here in front of this pro Tormenta crowd in Las Vegas, Nevada for this championship match.
The music of the world champion brings this world-class athlete out. She's climbed the top of the mountain, defended against every challenge that's been brought against her. Tormenta, the WoW World's Champion, set to defend this all-important championship title in today's main event. We've mentioned how Penelope Pink got here. This is her second chance and potentially final at the reigning and defending world champion. We've already seen it. The Classmaster, Santana Garrett, they're already chomping at the bit to be next in line to whoever walks away as the champion here tonight. The international superhero, Tormenta, set to defend the title. Take it away, Katie Marie Jones.
Introducing first, accompanied to ringside by the fabulous Lana Star, from America's Motor City, Detroit, Michigan, Penelope Pink.
The best damn thing in WoW, she calls herself.
And her opponent, from Guadalajara, Mexico, your WoW World Champion,
And there she is, the champion, taking off the title, handing it to the referee. It was over 5 weeks ago that these two competitors met. And Samantha Smart And Santana Garrett was able to come and help Tormenta retain that championship. And the fact that she thwarted the efforts of Lana Star using possibly that mirror. We're underway right now, fans, with this championship match as the two competitors are going at it instantly, taking off right where they left off in their last competition. Tormenta kicking off Penelope Pink. Penelope Pink in the corner. She sideswipes Tormenta. And here comes the double kick by Penelope Pink.
And now she's going for that cover. Julio Rodriguez, the hand hits the mat for a 2 count. Lana Star on the outside of the ring. And Penelope Pink arguing that that should have been a 3 count. I think if Penelope Pink might have been forgetting something in this matchup, it's that you don't want to turn your back on such an athlete as Tormenta. Don't want to give her that opportunity. Doing so might ruin the chances at getting this WOW World's Championship around her waist as far as Penelope Pink's concerned.
Nice kick by Tormenta.
You're right, that was a field goal quality kick to the midsection of Penelope Pink now. Tormenta, whew, what a shot to the challenger, Penelope Pink.
Pink against the ropes, in trouble.
Using the top rope, Tormenta now. The momentum reversed.
And there's that blow to the chest of Tormenta again by Pink in a fast snapmare.
Pink off the ropes, diving clothesline. Could this be enough?
No way. But you can see Tormenta's in pain, similar to 5 weeks ago when she was in trouble in that ring before with Pink, and she recuperated in time, and with the little help of Santana got that victory. But right now she's in trouble. Tormenta, the champion, is down, and Pink is booting away.
Could you imagine the celebration in Las Vegas if Pink is able to walk away? The WOW World Champion Lana Star would have had the WOW World Tag Team Champion and World Champion in her stable. Getting a 2 count after that cartwheel elbow drop is Penelope Pink. And if the last encounter between these two WOW superheroes told us anything, it's they both have the desire to be the champion. But which one of them has the fortitude to outlast, outmatch, and walk away the winner in this matchup?
Well, nothing will stop Lana with that goal. Well, Pink wants it. Anything can happen with Lana on the outside. It's just right there. Pulling at the hair of the champion is Lana Star.
And this is exactly the thing you can expect from Lana Star. There's nothing wrong with Penelope Pink as an athlete, but for some reason, she feels like, oh, and here's the photo op. A great photo op. And now look again, look at Lana Star.
Well, this is how they wear down their opponents. They gain the little slight advantages for possible victory. And Pink knows exactly
Penelope
what's
Pink
up.
using Lana Star to take shortcuts, kicks the rope, but wait, Tormenta side headlock. Oh, what a clothesline, sending the challenger, Penelope Pink, down to the canvas and buying Tormenta a little bit of time in this all-important World Championship contest.
Oh, baby! That's got to Smart with all the weight of Tormenta driving right into the head of Penelope Pink.
Now dragging the challenger, but not far away enough from the ropes. Championship mentality right there. That's a sign that she has been the champion before and is very resourceful in the ring. Knows her ring placement. That is the sign of a great WOW superhero.
Lana Star cautiously watching on the outside. Not a factor yet, just an annoyance.
Now up on the shoulders. Penelope Pink charges, catches the boot of Tormenta. Penelope Pink once again catches the boots, and oh, we've seen this before. Setting up and nails the passenger princess.
Lana loving it. I got to tell you some insight here. If Pink can get this victory tonight.
Referee Julio Rodriguez saying you've got to get back in the ring.
Personal news, she's scheduled to get married. She may be taking that championship title with her to the wedding and to the altar.
Tormenta's face being sent right into the side of the ring by the challenger, Penelope Pink.
Tormenta, of course, not to prevent that happiness for Pink as the two are on the outside of the ring.
Tormenta being shoved right into the solid steel ring post. And this could be an opening that Penelope Pink needs, but you cannot win the world title on the outside of the ring via countout. It has to be pinfall or submission. Penelope Pink rolling in, trying to accomplish just that. Oh my, we almost had a new champion.
Penelope Pink trying to make fast pin here, and it's not gonna happen. Not with the champion, Tormenta. Hitting the ropes is Pink.
Tormenta catches Pink with all of her strength.
Can't swing her around.
Goes for the catatonic slam. Gets it, but not all that she wants. Oh, Pink! She didn't get all of that slam that she wanted. It wasn't the full execution. Had it been, Tormenta would still be our WOW World's Champion. But I gotta give Penelope Pink credit for having the heart, the wherewithal. And now Tormenta, this should be it. Penelope Pink reaching up in the mask, has the knee. Oh my goodness! Penelope Pink with the cover, the pretty in pink, and this thing's over. We've got a new WOW World Champion.
Your winner and new WOW World Champion, Penelope Pink!
It's almost unbelievable to see what we just witnessed. And undoubtedly, without the assistance from Lana Star, this match could have had a different outcome. But now you see the rest of the Fab Four, Miami Sweet Heat out for the celebration, David.
The fabulous Lana Star has her wish come true.
The full plan finally being realized. The WOW World Champion, the WOW World Tag Team Championships, all belong to Lana Star and the Fab Four.